I told you we're going to go over a technical analysis. We're going to have to check what we're about to do here inside of Baby Doge. So here you can see that, we're just kind of moving sideways, a little bit downwards for the moment. But what we really want to look at is the technicals. So let's go over this technical analysis with Baby Doge. And yes, I do believe Baby Doge could still be bullish in the long term. But what I'm seeing here for Baby Doge inside the near short term, we did just now break down below our support that we've been talking about, right? And now the support has now become our resistance. So look, we broke down the support here, and now we're creating this as our resistance. So now look, now we're getting rejected on the resistance side of things. Can it go up and go back up here? Yes, it definitely can for sure. But right now, that's not what it's doing. The red areas are supply and demand areas. Less demand is showing that for our supply, there's just less demand in these areas. So we have less demand whenever we get above this resistance line from 8Z414 all the way up here to like 8Z45. So we have less demand in those areas right now. So right now, what Baby Doge is doing is now getting rejected at the resistance. So what we got to look for here with Baby Doge, where is our next support? I've been talking about this for a while, and the next support is actually pretty important for Baby Doge. If you look down here, the next support actually brings us all the way down here to 8Z35. So the next support could happen for us. But something that I notice a lot of the times when Baby Doge typically goes up, Bitcoin typically goes down. When Baby Doge goes down, Bitcoin typically goes up. Now, what we're seeing is Baby Doge going down. Now, Bitcoin is going up. And that is because as Bitcoin was going down and everything, we were going up because we had the burn portal, we had the hype and everything, right? And then for Bitcoin, they didn't have much hype. But then yesterday, we got the good news for our CPI data. They're like, look, we are up 0.5% for inflation for January, but we have things like used car prices down. We have things like wages and stuff are up slightly. We have different things like different things are cheaper than they were. Like medical care is a little bit cheaper than it was, but we still have 0.5% inflation increase. So it didn't just skyrocket, but it did go up slightly. So this is pretty much the time period right here where we had all the news for the inflation and core CPI data. So it was about right here. And then after that, you can see we just started to rise. And now we just now had another report reported today for the retail markets. And now we kind of went up a little bit more. So you can see right here, high activity is expected in this area. So Bitcoin could potentially continue to rise from here. And I think Baby Doge it might try to follow Bitcoin, but right now Bitcoin is probably gonna start rising again. Maybe we'll get to the higher 23Ks, possibly up to 24K from here. Now, as for the 4 hour chart, that's probably the chart that you would more than likely want to look at. When you're looking at the 4 hour chart, more buying is starting to flow in for Baby Doge. So we're starting to get more buying. And if you actually look at this, we're almost back up here, like I was saying, back up to this 23.5K resistance. And then we might actually have that possibility to get up to 24K. But there is a lot of resistance at 23.2, 23.4, 23.5K around that area. And it definitely looks like it'll probably be where we start to get stopped at. But on the oscillator, you can see we came off the overbought area. But look at how this buying wave on the oscillator starts to curve right back upwards. This is pretty much showing that we're probably about to start getting some more buying, but that buying might get stopped out here around 23.3K, 23.5K. We might actually get rejected there at that resistance. So that's just what we got to watch out here for Bitcoin. And like I said, as for Baby Doge, we could pull back down to 8Z35, but Baby Doge also could try to follow Bitcoin. And if Baby Doge does follow Bitcoin, then we could quite possibly see Baby Doge getting back to 8Z44. But the problem with this is Baby Doge already had its pump, and Bitcoin is now just starting to have its pump. So that's why I believe Baby Doge might pull back. But in the long term, I still believe Baby Doge is going to be very, very bullish. So that's why I'm just waiting for this. I'm a long term holder, and that's why I wouldn't even care if we went back to 9Z9. I would just buy more, like the whale that we just now seen that made $8 million, $8.6 million off of 7.8K. So yeah, I would definitely buy more if we continue to pull back. But yeah, this is pretty much what I got for y'all today. Looking at the 4 hour chart though, you can even see on the 4 hour chart, still the same thing. We still have the same resistance levels, still have the same support levels. So we're just gonna have to, bite our fist and just wait for this. So that's what we're gonna have to do for Baby Doge. Now, this is all I got for you all today. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you want to become a member of the channel and support the channel, definitely check that out. I have a memberships for the channel. And also, we're going to be adding more perks for the memberships later. So, also, another thing I do want to mention, check out my clips channel. It's inside the description, and I'll put it inside the comment section. First link in the description, first link in the comment section. And you can join this clips channel. Just go ahead and subscribe to it. If you don't want to watch full videos like this, I'll just put the most important clips on that channel, and then you can watch the individual clips like that. And you could also check out my travel channel, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to make another clips channel for my travels channel. So definitely check those out. And as always, I'll be back with another video. Big shout out to everyone out there that watched the video. Also, hit the like button and subscribe. This is the Marcellus Clips channel. On this channel, we will be continuing to grow, and I will continue to put the clips to all the videos on this channel just in case you don't want to watch the long form content. So definitely check that out. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers and plus and beyond. And stay tuned for another video.